I heard, for example, that one time you even collapsed from exhaustion in like the middle of the street, which sounds insane, right? Hopefully you're okay now.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I always thought that burnout was for the weak, and I really prided myself on the ability to just do a lot of hours.
Yeah.
And I still do. I work really hard. I definitely think there's no way to do this unless you like working really, 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 very, very hard. So anyway, I don't think the burnout has anything to do with working hard or working a certain number of hours. I think it comes from just, you're desperately trying to move something in the business and you can't do it. Like you're banging your head against the wall and it's exhausting. Yeah. But I just didn't really kind of read any of the warning signs about it. And then collapse is probably a bit strong, but I came out of a meeting and I'd just been working just endlessly for months. This is probably 5 years ago, and kind of just like, felt a bit, I think I just like fell over. I was with my COO, my old COO at the time. And, it wasn't, I didn't like smash my head on the floor, but I thought, okay, fine. My body's telling me to pump the brakes here. Right. And I think lots of founders and CEOs that I know have memory problems, which is quite interesting because you get how someone else explained it to me was you get flooded with cortisol and adrenaline, which kind of lights your brain up and makes you, on the spot great at sales or whatever it is that the challenge of the day that needs to be solved, but it trashes your memory. So I know loads of people who struggle with kind of feeling present day to day if they're not under loads of stress or kind of have memory problems there's all number of kind of comorbidities that come with running a business.
Sure. So since that happened, what have you done to, I guess, avoid that happening again? What advice would you give to people on avoiding burnout?
On avoiding burnout, I don't know if you can. I think the best solution to avoiding burnout is for your business to be working, because there's been times when I think, I need a break, but you can't take a break, and all you're doing is increasing the severity of the stress that you're under by not working to actively solve the problem. So plan A for resolving burnout is the business works, and there's no better medicine, which is not necessarily helpful advice. And then all those things like exercise and meditation and whatever are helpful, but I know I do all of those things. I love cycling. I've been meditating for like 10 years, and I can still get unbelievably worked up and be doing all of those things at the same time. If you're someone who likes winning and is used to winning, the feeling of not winning is like unbearable. So I'd just say the main solution is to win.
It's true though, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know anyone I haven't met anyone who's like, oh, you know what, actually, this is the thing that I do, and I figure out if I do these 3 things, then I'm not going to get burnt out. Some people I know are just less neurotic and obsessive, and they're a bit more stoic about the whole thing. But then I think it's just your personality basically, and I happen to be quite highly strung. Yeah.
I struggle to, I guess, switch off would be the word, right? Like a holiday for me is email with a beach in the background sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've managed to figure this out a little bit better than I have.
It just sounds like we should go on holiday together. That comes down to the people side of things as well. Going on holiday with amazing people in the business when the business is going well is absolutely fine. Yeah. And also it's a matter of time. Like when I started the business, I was less experienced. I was just way more worried about spending any time away from it, and now it's something that I find easier to do. So I think it's just a bit of a maturity thing as well. But again, it's the same thing. If the business is going well, then taking time away from it is fine.